weaker. We're not as strong as we used to be because of the policies of this administration. My philosophy for dealing with national security is real simple. It is an extension of the Reagan philosophy, which is peace through strength and clarity. First thing that we need to do under that philosophy, clearly identify who our friends are, clearly identify who our enemies are, and stop giving money to the enemies. Instead of the priority being, what are we going to cut next in the Defense Department? My priority is going to be, what do we enhance next? We've got technology that we are not using to make our men and women in uniform better able to do their jobs. When the President and the Congress appointed this super committee with a formula that's going to decide how much defense gets cut if they can't do their job, let me tell you something about leadership. You don't lead with a formula, and I will never use a formula to put a bullseye on the backs of our men and women in uniform. Our men and women in uniform deserve a leader who's not afraid to lead from the front and never lead from the rear. Our men and women also deserve that if there is a situation where we should go to war, we must make real clear what is the mission. We make real clear what is the definition of victory. Because once we clearly identify the mission, victory, and how it best serves the United States of America, our men and women in uniform are the best in the world. And so if we are not in it to win it, we will not be in it. This nation is still the greatest nation on the earth despite our challenges. President Reagan used to describe this nation as that shining city on a hill. But lately we sort of slid to the side of the hill. But even when America is not at the top of the hill, it's still the best nation in the world with everybody else looking up to the United States. We're still the best nation in the world. We're the best nation in the world despite our challenges. Despite these challenges. The fact that the founding fathers, they did get it right. They got the vision right. We've had to live up to that vision over the years. They got it right when they said we hold these truths to be self-evident that all men and women are created equal, that they are endowed by their creator, not a man, not a commission, by their creator, with certain unalienable rights, that among these are life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. That's a great part of the Declaration. But the next section is even greater, because it says, if you keep reading, when any form of government becomes destructive of those ideals, it is the right of the people to alter or abolish it. We've got some altering and abolishing. that we the people are not still in charge of this country. Let's send a message to Washington. We the people are still in charge of this country. Not we the bureaucrats, not we the government. Let's alter another perception. Just because somebody has never held high public office, some people are spreading the nasty rumor that Herman Cain can't win.
Citizen Well,
I'll tell you what, that might be what they think, but the American people have a different idea. So when you cast your ballot at this straw poll, send Washington a message. They're ready for a problem solver, not another politician. They're ready for a revolution, not a speaker. That's what the United States of America, the people are ready. Problem-solving thinking in Washington, D.C. because it has gotten out of hand. And we've got to stay inspired, folks. We've got to stay inspired. They want us to believe that we can't do this, but I believe that we can. That's why I'm in this, and that's why you do what you do. And again, it was President Reagan who reminded us about how precious this thing is called freedom. Freedom is never more than one generation away from extinction. You can't pass it on in the bloodstream. It must be protected and fought for. But one day, we're going to spend our sunset years telling our children and our grandchildren what the United States of America used to be like when men were free. I'm not going to have that conversation with my grandkids, and I don't think you want to have that conversation with your grandkids. That's why I'm asking you to help me to put United back in the United States of America, and let's push that shining city on a hill back to the top of the hill.
This has been a MariaNews.com production.